Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Valhalla North Axe Throwing, the UK's #1 independent axe throwing venue. My name is Carl. This is Jamie,
and this is Tricky
we are
Dicky.
rejoined by Tricky Dicky. Finally, we are in week 8, playoff week of the Monday Standard League, Europe's toughest league and the toughest playoffs in the world. I don't care what anybody says. Should you jump on a plane and come show us that you're better than us?
Spend 8 weeks here. Teach us how.
Just come to the Open and prove it that way. We are almost going to get underway.
Where can we find out more details about the UK Open?
They can find it all at valhallanorth.co.uk. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just get yourself in. We're already underway on the left, so let's just jump away from our faces.
Yeah.
Jump into the backs of some other people, and we'll see what's going on.
Let's do it.
I am really jealous how much you guys have I've got the paddle down since I've been away.
Oh
It's
man!
like
Oh no, that's it now.
Yeah.
That's it now. It's all downhill from here.
Big Alan Parker's references for the next 3 hours. Throwing you, throwing me,
Yeah.
needs to be Sunday League.
It does.
I love that.
It's fantastic. Yeah, that's also.
You
Yeah,
need to read that now.
that's.
Out loud or like?
No, in your head.
No. That Bella and John created that, and me to an extent.
Obviously, the caveat is your gran has to be alive.
Right, I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna let Statter and Waldorf reclaim their throne.
Could you chuck me coffee so I can put it on the other side whilst you're... Thank you.
I didn't want to be too firm. I didn't want you to think I was like a horrible man. I'm just so gentle. Oh, pair of balls. Oh! Decaf just misses a clutch. And knocks Blixer down the middle on lane 7.
So, one thing I've noticed, I thought we were like all struggling with actually getting half-hatchets that were working, like all legal.
Oh, a completely different rule change.
Oh, what are we at now with that? So are half-hatchets back? Are we allowed them again?
Yes, so the IATF, due to mass whinging, have changed it to, I believe, 4 3/4.
Oh, this is that bit where it's like, I think the guy from Warrior said, I'm literally just going to like yeet it off my axe and it'll work now.
I don't. Oh, Jim misses. Sarge misses.
misses.
You can tell we're on TikTok now. Big ears, stick ears already. I do think it's a bit unfair having Reaper scoring on Jim's lane.
Why is that?
Just a bit of a distraction. There's an old traveller trick for when we're throwing horses. If they have a mare that's in season, they'll collect the urine. And if somebody we don't like brings a stallion out, they'll pour it out on the corner, and the stallion will be distracted by it.
In this sort of analogy, is Bella a mare?
Yeah, pretty much. I know it's a long shot call on Jim a stallion, but
don't get me wrong, out of this, James comes off really well in it.
yeah. But it's a similar type thing. Oh, Decaf with an unfortunate drop there.
That's his second one actually now that he's done on there.
previous tower that we had kind of went bang.
Was this the one that we got built?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Donny's had to take it away and he put a new CPU and a new motherboard into it. But since then,
Does this
now
new
that
motherboard
everything,
take DDR4?
I don't know.
Because if it does, I have like 64 gig of DDR4 sitting around home that I could donate.
That would be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Jamie, does this one take DDR4? The motherboard.
So we've just lost audio and video again. So I've just had the right. If the audio or the video goes off, the video will freeze. Just deactivate and reactivate it, and if the audio goes off, just unplug this and plug it back in, and it'll come back on.
We've got everything going now.
I have a feeling we're running too much.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to come down earlier.
Fortunately, I had to
I know, I'm just winding you up. You're such an easy fucking catch, you.
I just want to go to bed.
Well, I'd purposely go 0-2 and fuck off.
So, I won't be technical. It's quite nice to have Waldorf back so I can just potter and try
This is
and
true.
get away.
Yeah, but anyway, if the screen freezes, deactivate, reactivate. If the audio goes off, in and out.
Unplug and replug.
Unplug and replug.
Got it.
It's essentially turning it off and on again. Yeah, Donny, if you're watching the stream, this whatever this new thing is, it's not handling it very well.
But yeah, looks like we've got the audio and video back. Let me know if it drops again. Ooh. Andy Sal's down to Brave back with a really good game from him though. He should be happy with that performance.
Underneath side. Underneath side.
Yeah. Come on, Delboy, just make the clutch.
Come on, Charlie.
Oh. Oh.
Go on, Charlie, go on.
Another one to be settled by Big Axe. That looks like it might just about be a 3 from here, but it's hard to say. I'd switch cameras, but I'm not 100% sure on the cameras in the new setup yet, so we're going to live with looking from here. Carl versus Smuggler on the right. I mean, once again, this is another one where, on paper, Carl would have a pretty big advantage on it being like ranked quite a bit higher in the league and having a lot more experience, but upsets have happened. Like, I've seen ones where Carl's gone out in the first round and had to fight his way back up through B bracket. But then again, I think there's a part of it where it's actually keeping you sort of like your mental composure when you know you're going against a better opponent. It's difficult to do. And Delboy's managed to win the Big Axe on the left lane. Super consistent with that Big Axe. But yes, back on the right lane, same could go for Smuggler. As long as he can keep his composure and keep throwing well, there's no reason he couldn't take this to Big Axe and put in a decent performance against him. I said Big Axe is always a hard one. I'm not sure how. I've not seen him throw many Big Axes to know how good he is at it, but obviously it's one of those where you get a lot less practice, so. Nice to see we've actually had a lot of people here who aren't even haven't made playoffs, who have still actually shown up just to have a bit throw and take part. All adds to the atmosphere. I think it's definitely something in the other leagues that hasn't been there, where it's kind of got to that sort of like last one. The only people who've shown up in the 16, and the second their game's done, they leave, and yeah, you end up getting the semi-finals, which should be like this big hype moment, of like the two best competitors we've got, like the 3 or 4 best competitors we've got going against each other to see who's going to take the belt. It sometimes ends up falling a bit flat just because we don't get the community there to sort of support all the way through. It's nice to see more people showing up even outside of it. We also have a little encampment you can't see on the right of family supporters. And we're back to another Big Axe on the left. Delbo needs to take this to stay in. I think we've lost things again on the right and the left here. Oh, yeah, they're back. Awesome. No, I really shouldn't be happy about like just turning the screen back. Like, I'm literally a software engineer by trade. This shouldn't be a win for me getting a screen back on. Oh! Alright, nobody just needs to make the ball with this. Beautiful. It just makes it look so textbook. So I guess now we're going to clutches. So this is where I think it might be a letdown. See, whilst I definitely think Dalsworth's probably got one of the most beautiful sort of like aim for the ball big axe throws we've got it like at Valhalla at the moment. I don't know how much he actually practices trying to do the big axe clutch, whereas I know Snodder's definitely does practice that a bit more. Like, I've definitely seen sort of like Snodder, S Club, the likes of that, practice making a big axe clutch, where I don't think I've ever seen Del Boy actually practicing that. And I suppose especially when you're playing standard, where the chances of both like competitors actually getting the big axe ball and then having to go up is quite high, that might be playing to his detriment a little bit here. I definitely think in a I think I've got audio and video back. Someone give me just a thumbs up in the chat if I've managed to get audio and video back. And I am now going to try and work on getting 2 different screens. Unfortunately, I have Carl and Jamie, who are the ones who set this up at the moment, who are both playing. It's the right board. Okay, I've now got the board separated, now I just need this to come up. We black left over. Valhalla North blue left. Okay, everyone sees that Valhalla North blue left here? Okay, and that's the left board up. Now, let's do a cheeky alt-tab and try and get the right one up. Alright, so we saw that was Valhalla North blue left, so this should be Valhalla North blue right to get the right one up. I am getting no luck with that. Also, is it just me, or is the way James stood in the front of this camera almost look like I'm filming and he's doing like a reaction video of me? Like one of those YouTubers who appears in the bottom left corner. Alright, I'm going to fix that right one when one of these two are back up. We've got the left one up, and I am just going to wow you with the... There's nothing happening on the right. Actually, wait, that's why there's nothing happening. Also, I really feel like I should be commentating on this game on the left. Or like making some effort with it. I mean, I can always just commentate on the tech. It's bad. Craig Miller, thank you. James, the way you're stood kind of makes it look like you're doing a reaction video of me. Like you sort of stood in the bottom left like one of those YouTubers, like you're agreeing to me. Do you want to just like join me on this chat?
Is that a really polite Tory way of saying fuck off?
I mean, it's kind of like what we're saying, like... Yeah, it's like I'm talking, you're actually going, this is the part where he's going to mix his words up. This is the part where he forgets a clutch comes next. Well, you can't just walk around and get your face, like, in here in the booth with me. Also, it means like...
I'll show my face for a bit.
Also, since they've managed to fuck up something on the actual right game, the right board's now fucked up, and I kind of just want more people with me to sort of like dilute the blame. Like if you're here with me when things go wrong, even if it's not your fault, it just dilutes it. More people were here when things went wrong.
Or even better, just like direct the blame at me.
Yeah.
I'm sort of used to that at some point. It was like, we don't have a blame culture here, but it was James.
I've lost the left board again now. That's awesome.
Jesus.
Okay, blue left. My God, that...
Well done.
Ooh! This should be Obi's to take them.
Oh dear.
What the?
Oh.
Where did he try and put that? Was he going for a clutch?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Fair. I feel like if you're going to be sportsmanly though, you should be more sort of, because he was very close to being unsportsmanly and winning with a 1.
I know.
Like
at least when we do it, we like throw our axes onto the floor.
Yeah, like...
And it's like, oh, look at that.
Like if you just throw your axe down, it's a more sort of like genuine shot. I mean, he still managed to take the win.
Yeah, I know.
Well, because we could all do that. I could just like sort of go, I'm going to go for the clutch and fuck him here, then just miss it and be like, oh no, it looks like, look at me being sportsman.
Terrible. I either win gloriously or it looks like I'm a good person.
Their game's back. I'm going to try and get this going again. Valhalla North, so we're on blue, so it should be left. So this should be right. This should now work now that their game's up and running, and we should have nothing. Nothing's happening there.
We have nothing.
We have nothing. We still have that. Nah. We have IATF. Well, apparently you've relaxed their axe rules now.
Relaxed?
Yes, apparently now you can have slightly more. It's why Noz is now able to throw his half patches.
Oh, in that sense, yeah, it's true. And it's the reason a lot of people have continued to throw their plums. Because a lot of them were not legal.
Have you got any new projects on at the moment?
Yeah. Oh, I've got quite a lot. There's a few people here who are We were waiting on orders.
Smuggler down to B bracket after a good game. I mean, I assume Smuggler down to B bracket. I can't actually see the score.
Anybody that's not full want to score, like people that are here, are you confident with it?
Yeah.
I've done that before.
I hit a broken calculator.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to give the big axe back to you. One of the bits of knotwork's coming a little loose.
Oh, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I just need a little bit of resin, I think. Carl,
Yeah.
speaking of things that can go wrong,
Oh, hell.
whatever you did on the right game caused the right scoreboard to go off, and I've refreshed it, it's still not back.
It doesn't matter. There should only be one jump out. There'll only ever be one scoreboard running. You won't be able to see both scoreboards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
What, so we don't have Valhalla North Blue left and Valhalla North Blue right anymore?
no, not for playoffs. The Axe Scores system will not let it work.
Also, we only have left.
Yeah, so we only have left, so it'll just jump between the two. So every time somebody presses a button on this side, it'll show you what score they've got, and every time somebody presses a button on that side, it'll show you what score they've got. Annoyingly, I have set the iPads to left and right, but it's just Axe Scores just doesn't want to fuck with it. I've tried a million times.
It's not coming back.
It will. Hopefully. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. As I press escape, it will.
It will. We'll get the score.
Just keep an eye, make sure that's still moving and this is still moving. These two I couldn't give two fucks
I've
about.
already had to give it another refresh once. Right. I feel like I just got absolutely condy. I thought I was coming in to do like a bit of like commentating of the games. So it's actually just like piloting the setup. It's kind of like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack Sparrow's bringing the boat and it's just going lower and lower in the water.
I've returned.
Hello.
Much to our viewers' dismay, probably. Much to our viewers' dismay, probably.
I know, you're out. You could have fled. You could have gone.
I know.
But yes, in that case, if the axes are now legal again, I wouldn't mind seeing if that vintage one that I gave you a while back is now legal and get that one.
It probably is. I'll just measure it when I get back and see what we think.
That'd be awesome if I could get that one ready for the July League for me coming back to it.
Or you come back the next one,
So in this, I kind of want I want to do one, and I at least want Tana to be able to do one as well.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm thinking I'm going to go for the Premier one,
Yeah.
and I think Tana's eyeing up the Sunday one. Just because she's been
Oh,
out for a
the
while.
brunch one?
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
to like come back in at the sort of more chill one.
I don't think I think it would be quite good if she. I was going to say plunge her in the deep end. It's not that because she's done it before or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it would be really cool if you both did.
I mean, this is the thing, we've thought about, do we both just do the same league and just do kind of like how we used to, do you remember when we used to bring the dog and we just pass the dog to different people, but when we were between, in the event we were both in a game,
Yeah, sure.
we would just pass the dog to someone else, because I can't think there'd be,
Usually blue.
yeah, I can't think there'd be a struggle for any, I don't think we'd struggle to find someone who'd be willing to hold our son for like a little bit whilst we played a game. Because yeah, he does not stay in that bed long. Like,
does he not?
no, you put him down and he will fight you if you leave. Like, it's fine now because Tana's there, but if Tana walked away and left him there, he would boot off. It would not be okay.
Right, I see.
I thought we'd frozen there for a second, but Bella was just stood very still.
She does that.
It's kind of like a Drax impression. It's like just like sort of being one with the board, being the plank.
Become the plank.
So once
Taking it a little bit too far.
once you're a plank, you just kind of like fall forward and.
I love watching big acts, but I hate doing it.
I like a good big axe. To be honest, I keep on trying to like source a decent head to send over to you for me to have my own big axe.
Yeah. Like a proper one, not just a decorative one.
Yeah.
Do you realise when the middle of summer?
Yes. It's because my hair's too long and I don't like how long my hair's gotten. But I never get time to I haven't had a chance to actually get my hair cut since Toby's been born. so I just wear the hat to kind of cover all my hair.
It's usually me. I'm normally the one wearing a hoodie in the height of summer.
Like complaining about your hair length in here,
I'm just, yeah, it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
and then stood next to like
Me.
the 3 people next to you.
I mean, yeah, but first of all, you two both have it like sort of tied back, and because of Jamie's receding hairline, he's got to worry about getting in his eyes. Whereas for me, it's a real issue.
Ooh. Gee, yeah, Rich is well and truly back. Kitty cat scratch.
I make a big noise right behind Toby's head, and you have to deal with it.
It's going to be Tara who's going to have to deal with it.
Oh no.
Yeah, but then you'll have to deal with her later on.
Tara! Do you want to go for a little walk for fun? Leave Toby with us.
Look at the fear on her face.
Yeah, she's like, you're plotting something.
She's
What are
like,
you plotting?
No, I really don't. No.
I feel like what she's saying there is, whatever your plan is, keep my child out of it.
Ah, you know well.
We'll just go use it to get our own back on Dicky.
He's wide awake now talking. You want to put him in the live stream.
Is it alright bouncing?
Can you commentate?
Start on your own.
Ooh.
Cutter on the big axe clutch.
I just clocked that. Big axe clutches on left.
As mate has got his cheat code out.
I mean,
The biggest big axe.
he's absolutely in his element now, though. It's like
Yeah.
any excuse to throw a big axe and he's on it.
I quite like Nate's philosophy though. I paid this much for a big axe, I'm going to throw it every chance I get.
I do. It's like, do you know, I like this thing so much. I'm gonna engineer it every single time. Because he does. I've seen it. He's deliberately missed against me once before, just so he could throw a big axe.
Oh, he had the chance to do it against me and still hit his clutch as well.
Oh, did he?
I think what I like
There's a
about it as well
shot.
is he's a man who does it literally just for the fun. It's not like he sat there, big brain guy, and go, no, if it gets to big axe, I'm going to win this game because I'm like the best big axe. He's just like,
He's
he's just a
not.
bloke who loves, like, he just really fucking loves his axe.
Yeah, he's just. I just really want to throw me big axe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got this massive axe and I just want to throw it at the board. It's like, yeah, you crack on, fill your boots.
Yeah, you go for it, mate.
And he's still one of the only ones that like measures out his throw.
It's a very retro approach. That.
Yeah. Everyone else just kind of goes, yeah, somewhere around there.
It's
No, it's not bad.
I mean,
If it works, it works.
to be fair, the whole idea of big, like, axe throwing tends to just come down to consistency, and if it gives him the consistency,
true
All he
enough.
needs to do is move a bit further to the left and he hit that clutch there. He's been dancing around it.
Oh, we're going to big axe on right as well. Oh. So nearly.
do you see like where my monitor is there?
Yeah.
That's where your head was just your head. Like,
So the box was already there for
Yeah.
like my head to fit in.
like it literally just looks like everything was a green screen except your head.
Rich is spouting some nonsense.
I've missed him so much.
I know we literally have missed you, mate. Honestly, it's like it's not the same. The live stream isn't the same. Ooh, that was close.
Not to get sappy, but I have genuinely missed being here with everyone.
You only have to have like a spell away, don't you? And then you forget how much you miss everyone.
Oh,
Oh,
are these guys going back down now, or are they still going for another clutch? I hope
Still
that.
up on the left.
still up.
I think this is the sixth.
You're allowed to have it.
Oh, so they're going to do 6, yeah.
You can go for more, but it tends to be captain.
It just slows the game down for me. I prefer to just do like a quick 3 up, then back down again.
3, maybe 5.
Oh, you bastard.
But then after that, it's like, right, yeah, we're not going to hit it now, are we?
5 standard, 3 prem. Like I go 3 up in a prem.
Oh,
but
in Prem. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, well, that's just.
there's
a
only
bit
so
mad.
like, I mean, it gets to a point where I'm sort of like about sort of like 4 or 5 where I feel like if I now get this big axe into this clutch, I've done it more by fluke than design. Like it doesn't feel like I
Completely,
skilled it in
completely.
anymore. It just feels like I just.
I mean, I've found that in Premier playoffs, I've hit quite a few standard clutches, but then you go, oh, for God's sake,
I've heard you weren't far from getting your own gold axe set up there.
79.
That's painful.
And then 77 the same night.
That's not friendly.
I got all 3 clutches
that's-
each time. It was just.
The 79 is the most painful score to get an axe throwing, bar none.
Oh, it's awful.
Like
yeah.
if you miss the clutch, it's kind of like, yeah, I missed the clutch. It's a difficult thing to hit.
Yeah.
If you miss the ball, you just feel like a wazzock.
I know. Yeah, you do. It's like.
Oh, there is a word.
Yeah, it is a word. I like that. Yeah, it's like I've missed the thing. I'm imagining it consistently throughout this game,
Takes it to so middle.
but I've hit the coin-sized things up there.
Well, you see, I've had to cut down on the swearing a little bit since having a kid, so I've just been finding new words. And yeah.
Is everything still running?
Yes.
Seems to be.
Just about.
It's alright then. Periodically checking in.
Good man, good man.
Although the first time I stood behind it when that sign was there, and I read it, I did turn to Jamie and I said, well, that wouldn't bother me then because both of my grands are dead.
And to be fair, that's just what should be expected from our life.
I mean, to be fair, that puts a very different spin on things if you imagine your nans are watching. They're watching. In ethereal form.
Just up there in the corner.
As a spectre. They're just like, I didn't like that word, Darren. Like, sorry.
Just imagine when you're throwing, the participants of every funeral you've ever been to are watching you. It's terrifying.
Oh, God. It's like having him back on the stream.
I mean, at least we're rich and you don't get the Edgar Allan Poe monologue.
That's what I mean, you know. Yes, yeah.
I did have just cause. I know.
You did?
I know. It was just the way you delivered it.
I know.
I mean, that's the thing. It's not the content; it was the delivery of it. And then
That's it.
This man stood next to you, like,
I was.
the fuck do I do?
It was.
Say?
We've discussed this on the live stream before. I say like it was the funniest, not funny thing, because it was like, right, this is a really serious situation, but I cannot laugh because he's delivering it in such an amazingly funny way.
It really killed me because all of my best moments on the live stream were other leagues that we don't qualify.
Oh shit! Right, yeah.
Same with the walk on wall for Premier League.
That was in your
Drop on the
Brendan
right.
Pizza
Well, I could take this one, and she's
Oh.
buzzing.
I could already get a league member from
See, what she did there was she didn't try and be the plank.
Yeah, she didn't stay still long enough. What we're doing over here. Round a piece on left. Oh,
I don't know
beautiful.
how he does that. How does Nate start so far to the right and hit the left?
He
foot?
throws diagonally, doesn't he?
Yeah, he throws like that.
Do you know the only person who's...
What was that film where they fucking curved the bullets? Wanted. That's what he does with a fucking axe gun for a clutch.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking curves them.
Dan kind of does the same thing, though. Sometimes I notice when he goes for a clutch, I'm like, oh, he's going for the right clutch. Oh, but he's hit the left.
Yeah.
I will say, probably, of everyone here, Nate is definitely the most natural showman of a thrower. Like,
is,
it's a
isn't
very flamboyant throw. His setup for his, like, he
No,
does the
if you
step
want-
for a show. When he throws, it kind of like twists and it's a throw. Like,
If you
it's
want to
all-
talk about being flamboyant,
I don't know.
this man.
I don't know. The thought
I think you've got a very, like, you know, your hand behind your back, like chest sort of out, light grip, and then just like a graceful slide into it. It's like, it's beautiful.
He's got the fences throw.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's like the on guard sort of throw, yeah.
A riposte.
Or is it a dandy's throw?
Yes. Well, yeah. Whichever you like, I suppose.
You're a dandy or a fop?
Ooh, this is one of those times a measurement could mean make or break it.
Because being artistic, that's very much...
I think it might.
within
If that's
the
out, it's
realm
only
of
because of the
dandies and
tilt on that, I
fops.
reckon, though. I think we do have cameras that would allow us to zoom in more, but honestly, just keeping keeping one camera on.
Left lane, right lane.
Yeah, you know what though? It has been hard work keeping these cameras running. Like, it takes unplugging, plugging them back in. Like, we're saying we could cut the camera feed to that board on the right to see what they're measuring, but then also the fact that the cameras are working just seems like a win at the minute.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't touch things if things are working.
That's kind of what I was just saying. Yeah.
Well, last night was a bit interesting with the camera.
Yeah, I think what the problem is, we're putting too much in one horse. I was meant to come up and have a look at it now.
Appearance from our
Although those
resident
plastic
Thoskin there.
keeping the
See,
stability.
we now look like a green screen.
Yeah, we do a little bit actually. He looks like he's been superimposed.
The real John died about 2 years ago. We've just been using his image in this now. For
This
the
isn't
occasional
really
walk
Charlie
on.
Bronson.
Oh, nice one from Paul there.
Wow, the amount of big axe balls as well we're doing.
Wait, I missed it. Did Bella actually just miss her axe? Or was she
apparently.
sporting about it?
Apparently she was just out.
Oh.
So,
Oh, that was the one. That was the one we wanted to cut to, wasn't it?
Snorlax takes it.
She's slow on that one because she's like...
Up the bum.
Is that what you're hoping now that he's taking Noz's place? I said, is that what you're hoping now that he's taking Noz's place?
She's gone to
Play smuggler.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Not hurt, not.
Oh, here we go.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
Thank you, I won't.
I'm going to dive in here for a bit, although mine will be the next day bracket game called when this one finishes.
I did just notice that my son started crying and I literally just started bobbing. Like, it just...
Stood still, so you're just used to having the child. So
I was doing it today. We were at Teesside Park. I was talking to one of the shop assistants, and I was sat there talking to her, going, "So, if we buy this, do you think it's going to go with like?" I just sat there, and realised that I'm just chatting away to her, bobbing back and forward.
El Cazador. Looks like I'm straight out against Simply Gimply.
Jamie, could you jump on there a second?
And I'm back. Waldorf has just gone to double check that the sun and air is okay. So we are now moving on to the second round of A bracket. So we currently have Nods versus Hermannsey on the right. Then we have Simply Gimply versus Nodders, Kral versus Norlax, and myself versus El Cazador.
Some absolute titan games going on.
Yeah.
Like Hermannsey and Noz and Snodders and Simply Gimply are two absolute mountain games.
These are normally bracket finals.
Yeah, they are.
Like, it's fucking mentals.
It's crazy business, isn't it? Absolutely crazy business.
I'm going to have to move about.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm just so tired. Stop. Fair enough. I feel myself so good.
No, that's fair. How are we doing in the chat, guys? Let's drop me a... What are you up to this evening? No? We've got this many people watching, so... I'm very hesitant to share them, because every time I share them, that's when everything dies. People that want to watch it know it's there, but I will anyway, obviously. Right, we are at Clutches, Dan 27, Snodders 27. Oh, has he missed? That was quite possibly a miss. It was a miss. Simply Gimply takes round one. And on the right hand lane, we've got Noz, who is one round up, pair of 27s, and then a 3 for Hermannsey and a 5 for Noz in round one. And we are currently tied after 4. Are you right? I was just seeing how Noz's axe landed. Tied, we're going to go up. Herman might have got him with a touch there. Noz absolutely buries it. No question in that one. Herman in with a touch. Another couple of 27s. Back to big axe. Noz starts us off with a fairly tidy ball on the right hand side there. Pair of misses. Big sticks on the left and a repeat of round one on the right hand lane. Couple of 27s and a 5 and a 3. And Simply Gimply's going to start us off with a... Oh, no way. Uh-oh. We may have a loose handle on Simply Gimply's big axe. Oh, Snodders with a rare one. Is it bad? Like loose? And another couple of 27s on the right hand side. And we got a big axe again. Broken calculator for Noz. Broken calculator for Noz. Simply Gimply to go first on this one. No, Herman Z, sorry. He's going to start us off with a 3. Is Noz going to continue the trend of 3 rounds on 27 and then big axe? He is not. It's going to be a 3. James is going to get the chance. James is going to stay alive. Hey, John, could you get a centre board ready for board 8? Thank you, dude. You're lacking your usual enthusiasm for it, mind. You're lacking your usual enthusiasm for it. Hang tight, John. We might need a clutch board as well yet. Dual 81s. James and... Oh! Absolutely buries it in the clutch. Noz has got the work to do now.
I think that's in.
That looks in. It's in. I love it. Here we go again. Oh, James fluffed that one. Noz has got the work to do now. Smashes it again, knocks it out of the park.
Does that mean he takes it?
Noz takes it. Herman Z in B bracket. Scrub and scratch. So he should play whoever wins.
And we're back. Well, I mean, we never left behind. And I'm going to start by trying to fix this screen. And the screen is back. Do we have sound? Do we have video? Beautiful. Ooh, Obadiah versus El Calzador on the left. Both of them throwing well by the looks of it. Well, Calzador looks on really good form today, actually.
I don't understand where this has gone wrong. I think you need to be over one more.
So who do we have on the left? We look like we have Carl versus Snorlax coming up. Snorlax actually a phenomenally good thrower. I was actually one of the people scoring him when he was doing his round 1 trials. Putting a really good effort on it actually. Like, can't think he would have missed out on actually making his placements by much. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to find out if there was only a couple of points in it. Looks like a... Also, I'm a massive fan of his t-shirt. Like, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it is just a Snorlax throwing an axe. See, even on what was like a pretty unfortunate score for him, you can tell he just really enjoyed throwing that axe. I think that's what we need more of, actually. People who just really enjoy throwing their axe. A pair of bulls. But yeah, on the right, Carl versus Snorlax. Definitely in standard, it's all to play for. Either of them could take this. I'd imagine we might be getting a few sort of broken calculators here, but and Snorlax in the lead, which puts the pressure on a little, because especially in standard, when you get to this point where sort of, say Snorlax goes for the rest of this and hits this next ball, which is pretty likely, I'd say, does he go up to close the game out, or does he stay down for the big axe? Now, I'd be tempted to go up because the chances of Carl missing that standard clutch are thin. He will hit the clutch and he will take it to big axe. So it's, do you want to win on big axe, or do you think you'll hit a clutch better? Carl's got a pretty decent big axe. I mean, actually, to be fair, they both have a pretty good big axe, so maybe just... I think that's what it boils down to at this point. It's, do you think you will take the game? Do you think you have a better chance of winning on a clutch, or a better chance of actually winning the game on the big axe? That said, both of them every now and again. I mean, both of them are good big axe throwers, but I've seen both of them occasionally just have a little fumble with it. So maybe. I think even Snorlax's accuracy, though, I'd have been tempted to just go for the clutch and try and close it. Then again, though, saying that, it's all well and good for me as the commentator to say just go for the clutch, but under the pressure of it, maybe not. And we've got a set of 5s on the left. Obadiah took round 2, 27. I'm guessing El Calzador missed the clutch. Pair of balls. Oh, beautiful from Snorlax. It does set a good pace now for Snorlax, because it does mean now it's on. All he has to do is continually hold the lead. It puts a bit more pressure on Carl. And Obadiah takes his game. Seen who you got next?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off.
Who have you got?
Whoever
That's not a good place to be.
Two of our representatives in Canada.
Oh, it's not going to Canada now.
Yeah, took Norton's place through health concerns.
Right.
I won't go into too much detail on life, but
No.
you've missed a lot.
Well, to be fair, actually, it changes a lot of my commentary, because I was actually just saying that on commentary, I just said that this would be a good game, because I'm pretty sure after scoring Snorlax in round 1 that you would have only missed out in Canada by a point, if that.
Yeah,
But now he's going, so...
Yeah. S-Club got a place as well.
How many people dropped out?
No one. So we can read... Alright, I'll do this and I'll come back.
Oh! Yes. No, I know this. I feel like I haven't seen S-Club throw actually yet.
So, with other venues... So IATC is a multi-venue activity, if you know one. If that makes sense.
Sorry, Steve, for putting me off.
Should that not be Herman's 8?
Oh, that must be a close shot on the right, and we've got the card of truth out for it. Snorlax needs this to tie the round and go to Big Axe. And he made it. Big Axe it is. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Do you think it gets underestimated just how much pressure there is on the person who's actually making the final decision on something? It goes as fine. You have to get the card out to decide whether it's in or out. Like, especially if it's not something you've done a lot of, it's quite a lot of pressure to make that call, especially when you're at something like playoffs. And we still have time, and we still have video. Oh, we're doing well.
Yeah, so with it being a multi-venue...
No, I remember hearing about this now.
So-
We knew we had 4, but we thought we could have 5 depending on what happened, and I'm guessing it turned out we had 5. And that's how
we
it's
may
called.
have ended up with 6. So we have Cass,
Wait, if we had 6, surely that would mean that Ray also got a place, because there was only 7 people to part in the round 1. And if Noz dropped out, that means there's 6. Because Carl wasn't technically part of round 1, that was just for seeding. It's gone all the way on the right. Oh! That's unfortunate to lose under that pressure.
I'm finding it more frustrating than that. Like, if I get it wrong, I'll be to blame.
Just gonna go and quickly check on Tana. She's just outside feeding. In the car.
And what's happening? Oh! Kral takes 30 wins the match. And back in one more. I tried my best.
wish you'd lost to me now.
Not really. Oh! I've run out of words, run out of mind. We're about to be joined by Kataoki.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Alright.
You seem a bit subdued tonight.
I'm just tired.
Yeah, I get that.
It's warm, innit?
It is. Too warm.
We've been to the metro centre today, so
Oh, that sounds like hell.
it was for Carl. Not for me. I enjoy it. The metro.
Come back with anything from...
Primark.
God bless Permani.
Yeah.
Decap's having a horrible night with that act. Oh, Bandy up by 5. Dale having an unfortunate drop that cost him the game. I bet it's like watching paint dry having this team in the commentary.
Maybe.
I've got no energy for this tonight.
It's a very warm game.
It is. I've been stood out in it most of the day.
Yeah, I'm alright. I just feel very content. Feel very subdued and just like,
Medicated.
no?
Oh.
I'm sure that sounds good. No.
Oh well, capture the feeling when you're
I
feeling
mean,
down.
I've had 2 paracetamol, but I'm not sure that's got an effect.
Doesn't have like a taking paracetamol.
Have you not?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I live with it. I'm surprised it even has any works.
I try not to take painkillers. I'm of the belief that if I'm in pain, it's
Yeah.
stopping me from doing what's hurting me.
Fair enough.
Do we have anybody out there still listening to this titillating conversation about how I don't
Oh,
use
you know-
pain medication?
You know the funniest moment?
Yeah.
It needs to be called Valhalla North. The Valhalla North.
Do you know what it is? I've already sent it to you lot for clearing. You should have added that.
It wasn't me that suggested it, it was Carl.
Yeah, we have a bit of a problem with that, but I'm not going to tell Carl tonight.
No.
The survey monkey's being a bit naughty.
Oh, okay.
And it's a tomorrow problem.
It's a what?
A tomorrow problem.
Oh, right.
Do you like when you just haven't got the brain for it? Okay?
Yeah.
I'll deal with it tomorrow.
Fair enough. I put my votes in today.
I put mine in. Yeah. Quite a few people have. I think we're up to 22 voters.
Oh, good.
But I can only see the first 10.
The only thing... Oh.
Yeah.
The only thing I struggled with was, so I went off, you know, with the live stream moment.
Yeah.
I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, oh, that was funny, and I was like, that didn't happen on these leagues. It was like last league, or even maybe they want like whatever. And I was like, oh no, and then I was like, well, what's happened this league? And I was like, did that happen this league? And then I was like, I do. And then for the funniest moment, there is things that funny have happened, but I feel like maybe not to be repeated.
Yeah. No,
So I was like, oh, well, pick that. I mean, I did. I managed to pick stuff.
my problem is
It wasn't that.
being stuck behind here so often. I don't get to see the other funny stuff.
I think as well, it's one of them that if it's a funny moment that happened and there was a reaction on the live stream, then it counts as a live stream funny moment because it's together. But some of the funny moments that you would class as just a funny moment are on the live stream. So it's like, is it a live stream one or is it just a funny one?
No, back fellas.
I think I saw it as if the live stream commentators react to the funny and notice it, and it's not just something that's just been noticed afterwards. Then
I'll tell you my vote. I went for Zoe shitting herself when somebody landed a big act flat. And that's just a quintessential live stream moment. It's like...
Yeah, that's what I put.
Yeah.
But everyone reacted to it as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Because another funny one, although it's not in this league, was when Carl Chair broke.
yeah, exactly.
But that's
then
more of a funny moment than
it
a live
was,
stream.
Yeah, but it wasn't in that league. and then I was like, that conversation that you and Tricky had, because I was like, oh, click that, and I was like, Tricky's not on there. I was like, oh yeah, he's not doing this league.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what's on this league.
I was going to make her over the last 2 leagues,
Yeah.
but I'll be
I
honest.
think it's better to do it the one. I do think
I could only get access to these leagues.
honestly, I think it's better to just do it for this one anyway. Because then if it's somebody who's from the last league gets picked and then they're not,
Yeah.
they don't think they're involved or whatever. But
For those who are just tuning in, we're on about our Valhalla Awards, which are happening next Monday. We are hosted by our own TikTok legend, the one, the only, the legendary Thorskin, who's just sauntering into shot. That would have been so much better if you 2 foot further over.
no. Do it again.
Thorskin. I think there's a problem with the diminutive. Oh, lovely ball there by Dell. Hey, Sarge is going.
Yeah, for 2 seconds. Yeah.
Sarge could potentially be on for a reverse sweep here.
The funniest moment, I had to put Heisenberg latching on. I wasn't even here that night, but Heisenberg latching on to Dan.
Oh, that was
hilarious.
Yeah,
I just saw it on the live feed.
I'd
I was like,
forgotten
oh my
about that
God.
one.
I just burst out laughing.
I'm gonna have to.
It's close, though. Yeah, I might not.
You better not go home.
Oh, sorry, take that. If I'd known that was the case, I'd said it was in, so you could go another round.
Let's club. Take his car keys off him. Don't let him leave.
Hold him down.
Car squeeze
Sit on
out.
his face.
I'd rather not.
Okay, bye. Hello.
For 2 minutes seems
Hello.
like we're playing next in the B.
We are playing next in the B.
See, it's not all seriousness. I don't care tonight.
No, I'm very much like that. I feel very. Jamie was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, I just feel very subdued. Like, I just here. I'll throw my axe, and if it goes well, it goes well, and if it doesn't,
If
it
it sticks
doesn't.
in the wall, I'm happy.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I played really well in that game. Just Nate played better. Like that was all it
I hit
was.
74.
Did you?
He won. What
Yeah,
can you do
I
against
know.
that?
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
I've so many broken calculators tonight already.
Yeah. Well, I was having this conversation with Delboy earlier. Like, I'm never really bothered if I'm out in 2 or I win or I don't. Like, it. Never really that bothered about it.
I don't mind.
As long as I know I've played my best, I don't even mind if I don't play exactly my best. But as long as I haven't played really badly, then I'd be a little bit disappointed. But other than that, I'm not asked.
I don't mind going out 0-2 tonight, but as long as I don't do that IATC.
Alright, that is a possibility.
I absolutely didn't realise that I was thrown in the same venue as Warriors Ryan.
Yes, he's at our venue, yeah.
So it'd be nice to say hi to him. Nice to meet him.
Yeah. Who else is at our venue? Dan?
Dan.
From our venue?
Yeah.
From here, Dan.
Tell you what, my 2 favourite Astros, 3 favourite Astros are there.
Are they?
Yeah, Cheap Toast's there.
Yeah.
Nick Kay's there.
Yeah.
And Kimmy.
Nice. All nice people. I don't really know Sheep Toast that well at all. I mean, I think I've probably said hi to him maybe once.
From what I've seen, he's a nice guy.
He is still very nice. I've obviously seen him.
Everything crashed and nobody did anything about it. Yeah. Sorry, I fixed it, but fucking hell. It was like, yeah, this is fucked, see ya. Like, just walk away. Anyway, back to it. We are round each, Smuggler and Reaper. Oh, Smuggler's going to start us off with a 3 for round 3. Reaper's going to follow up with a bullseye off that bad leg. Apparently she fell over at a festival at the weekend while she was mortal. She's got some battle scars, but apparently her ankle's hurting, so she's limping around a little bit. Fair. No, that's fine. I'll take it as you being antisocial anyway. So. Are you down next week for the awards? Yeah, sweet. Well, you might win an award. You never know. How do you know? Did you vote in the poll?
I voted, yeah.
Right. So maybe you might win an award. There's some stat. They're not the only awards. There's some stats-based awards as well. There's some stats-based awards as well. So like with things like fucking most drops and all that kind of stuff, which is yeah. So like I have to. I'm going to go into the system. Yeah, man. You should do. I think I got on top of that freeze pretty quickly because the comments are just coming through now to say it's frozen and we're a minute behind on the feed. So I think, and I must have done it about a minute ago. So it must have. Yeah, sorry about the tech issues, guys. I am going to get this fixed. We'll get tonight and tomorrow out of the way. Playoffs done for Standard and Premier, and then we will sit down with the Mr. Deadmeat, the Donster, and get him to fucking fix it and figure out what the fuck's going on. I will sit down with him. I will make sure that shit happens. Because him and Jamie butt heads a little bit sometimes. You know, too many cooks, all that shit. I'm going to bring this audio up a little bit, even though it is freezing sometimes, but I'm bringing it up a little bit. Why not? We'll bring the gate up a little bit. Guys, dude, just in contrast from in contrast from yesterday, I'm just going to drop to Overwatch and let you see how busy the warehouse is in comparison. Yep, that's the Monday crew. Sclub's just tipped out of that clutch. That's going to take Scratch to 2 rounds, I think. Oh, Reaper's just fucking miles away from that clutch as well. Smuggler's hit a fair amount of clutches tonight. He's doing his job. Oh, Smuggler with a 3. Pair of balls on the right. Scratch is 3 weeks out post abdominal surgery, and she's back to as if she's never missed a beat. I was worried a curse the commentator was going to kick in there a little bit and she would have killed me for that, but never mind, she survived. Oh, Sclub absolutely buries that one. Scratch gets it as well. Pair of 27s, we're going to go big 6. Oh, pair of 27s. Pressure clutch for Smuggler on the left-hand lane. Sclub with a drop on the big axe. Oh, absolutely buries it down the middle. Oh. Baby's first commentary session coming right up.
How are we getting on?
Yeah. Everything keeps crashing, like freezing, and the audio keeps dropping off.
But apart from that,
Yeah, I'm going to sit down with Donnie when I get back from Canada and figure it all out.
described it a bit like, do you know that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack Sparrow's like bringing the ship in, but it's like slowly sinking in the water?
Yeah. Move back a little bit. Move back a bit more.
So how many people have made a Canada slot now? Because I heard it's now Snorlax, Club, you, Cat, and Snodders.
So that whole thing again.
Who's got a Canada slot now?
So we got given an extra spot by the IATF. So there's. Oh, I don't know. Right. Just let me squeeze out because I'm getting asked about by a million people.
And back on stream and joined by Toby, my son. Frozen in no sound again, brilliant. Do we have sound now? Yeah, we have sound now. We've got camera now. It looks like that's fixed. We have no score, but then no one's throwing, so I think that's why there's no score.
Tony, Snorlax, Bandy Salt.
El Calzador and Sarge coming up on the left. That should be a good game. It's fine, I got him. And on the right we have Snorlax and Bandy Sal's. Bandy Sal's putting in once again. I mean, I don't think he's played since he played Dan earlier tonight, but putting in a really good performance earlier. If he can continue it on, he might be able to give another good game now. Certainly if he plays with the form he did earlier, he's got a good chance of taking this game all the way. And I'd commentate on the game on the left, but let's be honest, it's essentially going to come down to El Calzador's going to throw his big axe and he's going to have a fantastic time doing it. You can take him if you want. You can take him if you want. Or we can turn it into a family live stream if you like. He's comfy. The camera loves him. And Daddy loves you too. To be honest, it's just nice to have a co-presenter for once who's decent conversation. Isn't it, Toby? Having a presenter who can keep it family friendly. Looks like we're going to clutches on the right. And Sarge takes the left. Ooh, but is it enough? Oh, that must have been out by nothing.
Yeah, I'm going to call you loud and wake the baby up even more.
I was actually just saying he's a better co-host.
If you didn't wear glasses and have a baby.
Fair. At least he's getting involved with the crack. He's actually being like loud.
Yeah. Got something to say for himself. I mean, he could just stand back here and just say nothing.
Exactly. I agree completely.
Yeah. So yeah, we got an extra slot.
Yes. So yeah, we got an extra slot. Given an extra slot for round 2. So I qualified through regionals.
Yeah.
And then Dan, Kat, Noz, Darren, and Dan, Kat, Noz, and Darren got through.
Yeah.
Through round 1.
Yeah.
And then Noz can't go.
Yeah.
So everybody moved up one slot, which meant Paul qualified.
Yeah.
No, so we got given an extra spot. So Paul qualified.
And
Then Noz couldn't go.
Yeah.
So everybody moved up a slot, which means S Club qualified. So we've got Dan, Kat, Paul, Snodders, and Darren, and S Club, and me.
that's a fair show, to be honest.
It is. Yeah. Six of us going to actually compete, which is it's a good. It's the most spots in the UK. So
Yeah.
you next year.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping next year to compete. To be honest, I even thought now, because like, even when you were asking if I wanted to go for it this year, I was kind of thinking, even if I got in, I wouldn't really want to go.
Yeah, no, that's fair. They've been asking for commentators.
Ooh.
They were saying like,
I don't necessarily. I mean, to be fair, it'd be cool to go to compete, but honestly, even I've said before, I'd like to go and hang out.
just right.
If I could go and commentate, that'd be grand.
Yeah,
I know they're looking for commentators.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's what Carly said.
It's not paid. You'd have to pay your own way, but
That's fine.
Do it. Send them an email.
Eat some poutine, have some cigars, do a bit of commentating.
Yeah. Send them an email. You just send them a link to this.
Who does send them an email
You can
to?
bring the bread argument up.
I mean,
to
it's
the
it's next week, mate. You know that, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. They're not asking for next year. They're asking for this year.
Yeah, but they probably will ask.
They will ask for next year, so I'll get you an email. You can send it out, and then just send them an email. Like, look, I can't come this year because I've just had a baby, but next year, if you're looking for commentators, here's my my
Portfolio.
digital CV.
Yeah.
And you're all good.
I'm thinking about putting this on my LinkedIn instead of anything else.
Professional commentator and baby carrier. The commentating baby carrier.
I mean, people are always talking about trying to get like a work-life balance, like how can I do my job around my child? Don't have to, just bring your kid with you.
Yeah, exactly. What's up?
But if Bella wins Sweaters and I win James, then we'll probably go.
Right. Chat with Rich.
No, I'm gonna go get a different drink.
Okay. Tana, do you want to come on commentary?
I already asked her if she fancy making it a family stream.
Yeah, why not? You two are always good together.
Being joined now by my fiance, Toby's mum, Tana. See, it feels really awkward now because I feel like I have to ask you questions and like interview you, but like we live together and like have a child together, so it feels weird to make it too stiff.
Yeah.
To be fair, we might as well just have our sort of like half domestic conversation we need to have anyway whilst we're on camera.
I suppose.
Which league do you think you might want to do for the next round?
I don't know. Part of me thinks about doing Premier.
Ooh, that was a really nice clutch there from Bandy Sells. He's keeping the pressure on well.
Now everyone seems to be playing quite well tonight. Definitely a lot of like improvements since last time I've been here.
Oh yeah, a lot of them like now are throwing much better. I mean, even like I said, the fact that Bandy Sells is taking it as far as he is and actually keeping people as close as he is,
Oh yeah.
it's not bad.
But no, I'm thinking possibly Premier because it's a nice kind of like, it's a small
There's less people in
league,
it.
yeah. Especially with baby, it makes it a bit easier to like juggle it, like past baby.
Do you reckon we could actually both do a league and both come to it and just both bring Toby?
No, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we could do an early finish, that would work.
Yeah.
Like
I
kind of
mean,
like a 9 o'clock finish. As long as we could guarantee finishing by 9, that could work.
yeah. I'll probably miss the next league until Toby's obviously at an age where it's a little bit easier and like bringing him along. Because right now, like, obviously, he's.
I'll be honest, Tana, I just do the next one. Like, he's with us now, and look at him. He's really fun. I think as long as Carl can like sort of like help us finish by 9 o'clock. Like, I mean, we can ask
yeah.
about it, because if we can do an early finish for 9 o'clock kind of time, there's no harm in us both just coming, both passing baby back and forward, and just
Oh yeah.
playing our game. Also, I mean, apart from when we're both playing each other, but then even then, Premier League's usually only thrown on one lane anyway, so the only time we would be neither available is when we have to play each other.
That's true.
And I'm pretty sure Andy Cat might be willing to carry him for a little bit.
That's a point. Yeah, I think when we do join a league, be sure to bring extra t-shirts for ourselves because I've already got puked on.
Yeah, I've managed to stay clean thus far. Although I did have to
So far.
I did have to change my shirt before we left because he had put a shirt on and then he threw up on it. So
Yes, he did. That's the joys of having a baby.
that's what this stream is. It's like 90% accident, like 10% domestic bliss.
Yes.
But no, I reckon me and you do the next league.
Maybe.
No, maybe. You need to get out the house as well. We're both signed up for the Tuesday League. It's nice and chill. I don't think I'll have any problem if we just talk to him about getting an early finish. We bring Toby with us, and he's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Like I said, as long as you can nip out every now and again to feed him and I can change him, he doesn't really care. Because all that would happen is we'd just be sat at. He doesn't care about the noise. And we would just be sat at home feeding him, changing him, and rocking him. Or we can be here and feed him and change him and rock him, but also throw some axes every now and then.
I suppose so. He is very good. Like, in fact, he naps well with noise, which is surprisingly. I don't know if other parents out there, possibly on the chat, has the same. If their babies are actually good with noise.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
Has that already been sorted? Frozen and no sound? Okay.
Oh, no, we have froze again, though, now. I mean, it had, but now we're frozen, so...
Oh.
It's just deactivate and reactivate. And hopefully it should come back. Oh, no, someone's changed it to the left-hand cam, main cam. Deactivate and activate. There we go, now it's coming back.
Yay. Also, I don't know how well I'd end up throwing with the lack of sleep and then wielding an axe.
You threw 8 months pregnant. You literally threw whilst having labour pains.
Yeah,
You can't be like, oh, I don't know if I could possibly throw through the difficulties of tiredness when you literally threw through the pains of pre-childbirth.
That's a little bit different.
I mean, yes.
My vision might not be all there and I might end up hitting the next person's board.
I think you're okay.
I guess we'll find out when it comes to it.
I think if we just take part in the next league, you'll be fine. You'll do reet and it'll all be okay.
Reach.
Was S Club not in this league or something? I feel like I haven't seen him throw tonight. Or was he out? Did he throw against Obadiah at one point, I feel like?
You know what? I don't know.
It just seems very early for him to be out.
He's definitely played tonight. He's on the board.
Also, have you had a chat with Carl yet about coming back?
No, not yet.
Just catch him at some point before we leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon next Tuesday league we should do. Because I think
When does the next league start?
July.
You know what? I think by then.
Yeah.
How
Like it's
old
2
would he
months. He'd be about 5 months.
Yeah?
That's what I mean. Like, it's not like the next league starts like next week. The next league starts in July. Carl, next league starting in July, isn't it?
9th of July.
9th of July.
9th of July.
Trying to talk Tana into joining the Premier League with me for the next round.
I'll talk about it, don't worry.
Yeah. And we just bring Toby.
Yeah, absolutely. More than welcome to. Especially if it's like this.
Yeah. Honestly, this is what I was saying. I was like, the difference is we either feed him and change him like here and then he just does this, or like we do it at home.
Yeah.
But either way, like,
Which one really? Yeah. I mean,
he doesn't care.
I can always bring the couch out and just have the couch to sit on. I don't have to sit on this too.
Oh, honestly, the second I sit down, he's going to boot off. It is very much like I have to stand and bob.
Unless
Always
he falls
standing and
asleep,
bobbing.
then you might get
You're
away.
gonna have some mega-sized calves by the time you get one off. Like you're not in your quads. You're just gonna be like this, like just.
Yeah, you remember my old throw when I used to be like down on my quad somewhere? Honestly, I can almost do a Russian dance at this point.
Even without the baby, he's still swaying.
Just randomly standing.
Rocking back and forth.
I was saying this, I was literally talking to some, like, I was at Teesside Park, we were buying something today, and I was talking to the saleswoman, and I was like, yeah, so do you reckon if we get this, it'll go with that? Not hold the baby, I'm just sat there rocking back and forth, like, sort of towards her and away from her, just like, yes. She must have thought I was on something.
You can't take anything for granted nowadays.
Is he asleep now?
You looked at it when you turned around.
Is that Bella taking the first 2 games here? Nice.
Bella's on a mission after she came second in that marathon league at the end of the month. Like it took every ounce of my skill to beat her during that marathon league.
This is the last league, isn't it, before she goes away to York?
She's not leaving until July though, so.
Might get one more marathon out of her.
Yeah. Well, there's the Canada. Her and Dan. So Dan's going to come in and run the Canada Day marathon on the 2nd of July.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, because Dan's now traffic
Dan's
warden,
all
isn't
gone,
he? Yeah. Is it traffic warden? I forgot. Yeah.
Parking warden.
Yeah.
Traffic Wardens Association team. Twat.
You okay?
Yeah, he's gone to that point of limp now where it's like trying to hold silly putty.
Aw. I told you we should have got the wrap with us. You could have just wrapped him on you.
Well, no, because
What?
there's a certain aesthetic I try and portray on this stream, and like it's not sort of like commentator dad, like wrapped up like with the baby strapped to me.
But that's what you are at home.
Also, at least like this, I can pass him to you if he starts screaming. I mean, I don't
that's
think he
true.
will, but
I mean, you can take him out of the wrap.
yeah, but then I'm stuck in the wrap still.
You can take the wrap off.
It's really difficult to get stuck to you. That's a beautiful clutch on the left.
Yes, it is.
It's another one of them where when you're playing standard, you'll hit prem, and when you're playing prem, you won't even hit the clutch.
Always is. I think it's the pressure of prem that makes you always miss the clutch.
I think we might be about ready to see Kat do another sort of machine run through B bracket back to standard, back to A bracket.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because if she wins, next one's she's going to play the winner of this game, Reaper and Snodders.
Yeah.
Both of which would be tough games, but both of which are games she could win. And then Sergeant Bandy Sal's. Bandy Sal's is really doing well.
Which one's Bandy Sal?
He's the Need a Slice.
Oh. Okay. Obviously, it's been a while
like
since I was here.
I do sometimes like when I'm commentating this, like to give a little shout out to this Slice. I think since we've actually had Toby and I'm sort of like missing going out to restaurants as much, the Slice is the one I'm missing the most. For anyone watching this who's in the area, Need a Slice in Bishop. Beautiful, gorgeous
Very
pizza.
nice.
It's the dough. For me, it's the dough that brings me back.
Stone bake.
Yes, I
Yes.
think it is. Yeah,
Gives that extra pizzazz.
it's nice. It's just really like nicely made. It's like it's dough that tastes like it's like someone's put an effort into the dough. Like you can like 'cause you know like usually when you have a pizza, it's just like cheese and sauce on bread, and the bread is just a vehicle for the cheese and sauce.
Yes.
I like that with theirs, you can actually taste the bread, and it's nice, as well as the cheese and the sauce and the toppings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yes,
And
that's
the
two bandy
chips.
and the chips. Yeah,
The chips.
The chips are good.
Can't sleep on the chips. Even those are good.
But yes, that's who Bandy Sal's is.
Ah.
I mean, to be fair play to him, I thought a man who owned a pizza place would have some kind of pizza-related put in his name. Like, dough balls.
Doughy.
Dough man. Slice Meister.
Yeah.
Olive and anchovy.
Olive and
The best of the pizza toppings.
that's too long.
Anchovy.
Anchovy. No.
Pepperoni.
What do you mean anchovies on pizza?
Yeah,
No.
it's the best.
No.
Tuna and anchovy pizza.
Do you hate food?
No, but it was always funny seeing your face when you were pregnant and I got a tuna and anchovy pizza.
Oh, that turned my stomach.
Like, watching the way you recoiled from the pizza. Oh,
The smell of it. Oh, I know.
and that's Bella just about missing the clutch on the right. Does that bring it up to this being the deciding round?
Yep, 5 rounds.
Ah, yes.
I will say, just for the sake of this being sort of like I think Bella's last league, I
Yeah.
would like to see her take it. Like it would be nice to at least see her sort of make the sort of top 4.
I don't know, by the looks of it, it looks like it's a possibility.
I think she would have to win the game against Scratch to get the place. I think to get the top 4.
Yeah,
So
it looks like it.
she would have to win this, then beat Scratch, and I think that would then get her the top 4. But I don't think, yeah. I mean that's a rough one because first she's got to win this game, which, yeah, is a tough one, and then beating Scratch is also not going to be exactly like, you know, if she wants that 4th place spot, she'll have to proper work for it.
It is a close call because they are tied at the moment, isn't it?
I think this is going to be one of them that comes down to a big axe.
Yeah. That or if Snodder's...
No, if you're about to say something, you need to learn the curse of the commentator here. Anything you say is about to be awful and it will be watched back. If you say, if this person misses, and then they watch the stream back and miss it.
Darren's ability to hit a clutch in round 5 is absolutely unprecedented.
I see, this is what I'm talking about.
He's got it.
Is she walking with a limp?
Yes. She looks like she has a cut on her knee. So, is that...
So Snodders versus Scratch
And then
and
Sarge
Sarge
and
versus Bandy Cells.
Oh, he lost a sock.
I took him off.
Why did you take off his socks?
He managed to get his socks dirty
How did he do that?
because he was able to touch his own bum with his feet. Yeah.
The joys of being a parent.
Yeah, when you're trying to change him and your son's got like the flexibility of a yoga instructor and manages to put his own foot up his arse. Yeah. I mean, the advantage is at least I can just take the socks off him, whereas if it was his bare foot, he'd have poo on his foot.
I mean, we got like wipes
I mean, yeah, but
and stuff.
it doesn't feel like enough.
No. I mean, it will just result into a bath when we get home.
I mean, yeah.
You know, I've been meaning to pack us spare shirts. And this one time I didn't. It feels like, yeah, chunky puke.
We are definitely taking this stream not in the direction it was intended. Parenting tip number 3. Always pack a spare shirt.
You should. It's important. Well, how do you want to take the stream?
I thought we'd maybe go with some sort of like light banter followed by a bit of talk about the axe throwing. Especially because we actually have 4 really good competitors, 2 really good games up at the minute.
Yeah, we probably should pay attention.
I mean, so far I'm kind of expecting that it's going to be a lot of everybody hitting the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really a person here who doesn't tend to sort of nail a standard clutch pretty easy.
No. That's the score is looking.
I think that's the axe I sold Dan. Or I can't remember if he took the axe I sold him and traded it with someone else or...
You know what? There's been a lot of axe trades back and forth.
That's 2 clutches made on the right. Big sticks it is.
Yes, it is. Who do you think will take it? Big axe is always like a...
I'll say this. I've seen... So generally speaking,
Oh.
both Carl and Obi are pretty good on the big axe, but occasionally do that. Like, they're both throwers who do well 90% of the time until they don't.
I think that's... It always is in like competition.
Although that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think the one-handed big axe throwing definitely seems to be the way forward.
It depends. Like, I go for a two-handed one, and even when 9 months pregnant, it still worked for me.
See, I got you the axe I got you because it's like, essentially I got it because I thought me and sort of James designed it and the idea that the weight would be quite nice on it for you. Like, heavy, because you like a heavy axe.
I do like a heavy
But
axe.
also shorter, which is more wieldy for you.
I do need to practice that.
Yeah.
You got me like a nice axe, and still haven't used it.
I mean, technically Toby got you it.
Yeah, Toby got me the
It was technically your first birthday present from Toby. Has his name on it and everything.
It does.
But yes, for anyone wondering, it was another axe by Northern Axe Works. Big axe with a plum head. Yeah.
What a beautiful finish.
Yeah, it's really nice. Some nice knot work on it. I think that was actually the first he said he'd done with knot work. James, that one you did for Tana, that one's the first sort of like bit of knot work you've done, isn't it?
Which one?
The one you've done for Tana, the big axe.
The very first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not easy.
No, we were just talking about she still hasn't had a chance to come in and actually give it a throw yet.
Right.
Like, we're still wanting to get a chance to actually test it out and see how it is.
You would have done, wouldn't you?
No, well, I mean, because she had a C-section, it's waiting to heal up. Like,
Yeah. A bit risky doing it. Stitches will just like open up again.
the action of like eating your whole body back and forward again is just like,
Not conducive to C-section healing now.
no. Kind of imagine like if someone grabbed a jack-o'-lantern and started like tearing it open.
All right, Richard. Enough of that. It already reopened once. I don't want it to reopen again, or the fears
What,
of it.
just from me saying that, ooh. Then just get a drop on the big axe though.
Yes, it looks like it.
Oh! What a gentleman!
Sportsmanship.
Incidentally, Obi, when you're watching it back, that's how you like sportsmanly drop a big axe. You don't just like sort of yeet it near the one.
That's nice to see.
It is. I'm guessing these guys were going for clutches on the right.
Yeah. It's a tricky one doing big axe clutch.
I was saying this, like, so, the game, forgot his name now. Delboy versus Snodders, right?
Yeah.
I think Delboy's ball big axe, like, if he's trying to hit the ball with a big axe,
Yeah.
clean, like, he literally just, like, it's like he's guiding it, it's textbook, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I've never seen him ever practice trying to hit a clutch with a big axe. Snodders, on the other hand, I wouldn't necessarily say he's as clean hitting the ball with a big axe, but he practices the clutch a bit more. And it shows when he gets to this point, because he is able to, when he needs to, proper just like split the clutch in half with the big axe. But then, how much effort do you put into training hitting the clutch big axe?
That's true.
I mean, to be fair, it won Snodders the game, the fact that he could do it. So, probably it's worth doing to a degree.
Yeah, but it's always a risky one.
I suppose it's one of those things where, because of the way it works, you only ever go for it if you both hit a ball.
Yeah.
And to be
if you
fair,
tie.
with the level of competition as it is, the chances of doing that are pretty good.
Yeah, it has gotten more.
I mean, when I was throwing regularly, I was fairly consistently managing to hit the ball with the big axe.
Yeah.
You did a mental one. Was it against Snodders where you did it, where you kept on going ball,
Yes.
then yeah, it was.
Yes.
This was one of the ones you were doing whilst you were in sort of like the early phases of labour,
Yes.
and threw like sort of 7 big axes on the trot.
Oh, that was tiring.
Honestly, the funniest part about that was everyone else was like, "Do it, go again," and there was literally me and Kat stood at the sidelines like, "Don't, you don't have to."
Stop.
Like honestly, I think you were giving Kat anxiety when you were doing that.
Yeah. But no, this little one came out a week later.
Yeah. I think that might be the last round of clutches they do now, because I think you can only do 6 and you've got to go down. This is just the first game.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh no, second game, sorry.
Yeah, second game.
The first one, Carl managed to get the 5 and Obi got the 3 in the big axe.
So who's
Yeah, see, I don't know how Carl gets that much flick on a one-handed big axe throw. Like, he literally showed me how to throw a big axe like he does, and I
Yeah.
don't get how he gets that level of like spin on it.
I think it's just practice, isn't it? Everything is just practice.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, I remember when I first started learning to throw like an axe in front of me instead of like over the head.
Yeah.
And at first I just couldn't get the wrist action to do it.
You get the
This will
knack
be
of
a good
it.
game on the left.
Who is it, Sergeant?
Sergeant Bandy Sal's. Like, Sarge did really well, because I think he won, not the Sunday League just gone, he won the Sunday League before that. And hit his 81 in it. But like, literally, from when I last saw Bandy Sal's throw to now, he's like a different thrower. Like, he's literally taken the likes of Snorlax and Dan, like, all the way to the end of the game. Actually, no, he beat Snorlax, didn't he, to get there? Oh, look at that. Yeah, he beat Snorlax, which is a tough game. And even when he lost to Dan, I think that went to 5 rounds. Or at least 4, like, he gave him a good run for it. And fair dues, this one's 20 a pop, so they're going to be decided on clutches, I think. Do you think he's made that?
I don't know. I keep forgetting this ain't premiere. In
No,
my
it's
head.
standard.
Like, every time I see it, it's like, oh, is it in? It's like, no, it isn't. Is he okay?
No, he's still asleep.
No?
Yeah.
Sleepy boy.
Sleepy. So that is going to be Obadiah. So, yeah, see, this is what I mean. I think Scratch could definitely do sort of like the hero run back through into this, but he's going to have to go through Snodders and Obadiah to do it.
So Bandit Soul sides goes at the top, blue ball, Snodder Scratch.
Bandy Sal's took round 1. By the looks of it, I think Sarge got a drop on the big axe. Ooh! That board looks like it needs changing on the left. Bandy Sal's just about stuck into that. In fact, I think he's only stuck because he's throwing an axe gang. I think any other axe drops out of that board.
To be fair, even board 7 looks like it might need a change.
Yeah, it
Both
does a
boards
bit.
are quite battered.
It depends. See, in standard, I don't mind a softer board because it reduces my chance of a drop. In Prem,
Yeah.
I hate a soft board because it gives my chance, like the axe chance to actually drop in the board and just about put me out. Have they both done it there with a 3?
It looks like it, yeah. Oh, no. Managed to get a 5.
To be fair, once again, this could be another game that actually goes all the way between these two. Like I said, both good competitors. I actually wish the Slice would do like cooking classes.
Did they not?
I think they do events. Like I need to actually get around to adding them on Facebook because they do events like they have sort of big name chefs come in or cocktail masters come in and do classes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'd actually just quite like to go in and just actually learn to cook from the two of them.
Make a pizza.
See ya.
To be fair, we're going to have to end up making our way home as well soon.
Yeah, it's a shame we won't be able to stay much past to see the final of it, but I think we'll probably only just about get to the semis.
Baby bedtime.
Baby bedtime, 9 o'clock.
Well, usually between 8 and 9, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, he's asleep technically, but
I mean, I think it's, to be honest, we say baby bedtime, it's more that you want to get some sleep.
it's my bedtime.
It's Tana's bedtime.
Yeah.
Check the feed still running.
No, we've just lost the camera.
Yep, so just deactivate. It should just keep
Audio looks like it's still fine.
Yeah, audio's still bouncing. There you go, job done.
Guess we should pay attention to the screen a little bit more.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like we weren't commentating on the games at all, or the players.
No. I think just every now and then we just gotta look.
Yeah. It's actually more just need to make sure we keep checking the.
The chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, could you unplug this cable and plug it back in again just to make sure the sound does stay up?
What am I unplugging?
This cable.
That cable.
Pull it out
And then
just
plug
put
it back
and then
in.
just put it back.
Fast asleep now. Yeah.
That's a nice clutch from Snodders, to be fair. And a good one from Cat. How's this game on the left going, though? Looks like another couple of bulls.
Yeah.
Bandy Sal's took the round 3. So basically, if Bandy Sal's takes this, he's going to go through. He's done it, as long as that axe stays in. Oh!
He did it.
Bandy Sal's moves through. What? Does he? Yeah.
Yep. Laugh at that, just like
It's wrecked a lot.
everything just goes down. the next game will be Simply Gimply and Bandy Sal.
Oh, I just noticed someone actually got the picture of
Oh, yeah.
our glorious leader. And that's Sir Edgar Allan Thoreau.
Yeah. It's like managed a lot of sticker collection.
I just want to see how far Bandy Sal's goes.
I mean, if he wins,
I know, to be fair, that'll be a tough game because it was Dan who knocked him down to the bracket in the first place.
I think at this point it can be anyone win.
To be honest, he's done really well getting through this far. Like, he's thrown really well tonight.
Lots of improvement. Last like I've been here.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I know we are just looking at the top 16 throwers here tonight, but also it is league.
Yeah.
If you're going to go chat the call, I'd probably go do it now.
I'll do it in a bit.
We'll leave it in a bit. We're leaving in a bit.
Do it in a bit, Rich.
Oh, all right.
Do you think we head off now, or?
No, because you just said you're going to talk in a bit. We leave now, then that's all right. What are you doing?
I don't have much sleep in me, do I?
I'll do it in a bit. All right, so we're leaving now then? What? No.
Yeah.
We'll leave at 9. We've got
Okay. Yeah.
got 15 minutes more quality commentary left to go.
15, more like 12 minutes.
Looks like Snudders took that on Big Axe.
Another long game on board 7 and 8.
5 and 6 on the left here. Like I say, it's one of those where kind of like, I like Dan and I like to see him do well, but at the same time, it's just seeing Bandy Sal's like, haven't seen, like, it's almost like the sort of like the British love of the underdog. Like, seeing kind of like how much Bandy Sal's improved, I just want to see him go further.
I think anyone, like, they're like rising up the ranks, you want them to win.
I think
Because you can see, like, the amount of effort and, like...
I think it's more like, when I look at all the people who sort of like, how well they threw before, like, we took a season off and came back. To me, watching him throw looks like he's done the biggest improvement just over this season. Like, the biggest sort of change between when he last threw and he's throwing now. Like, yeah.
You know, Richard, maybe you should marry him instead. The way you're talking him up.
Well, I'll say this, Todd, he cooks a better dinner.
Oh. You can talk. Only thing you can make is if it goes in a tortilla wrap. Anything else tastes questionable.
That's fine. Me and him could have many a lovely night just eating pizza and burritos, and it would be fantastic. That sounds fantastic. No, Prada, please don't take that dream away from me.
I have no words.
You're the one who started this.
I did.
And you know what? He doesn't nag me either.
Yeah? Yeah.
I imagine he would be nice to me and not stare at me like that.
Am I not nice to you?
You're a delight.
No. If I'm not nice, I'll show you not nice.
What's the action you have to do for people if you're being like, if you're under duress? But like this.
You can't do that. I'm not abusive. I can't believe I have to say that. I am a delight.
She is. She's lovely. She is the mother of my son, and she is a delight.
That's right, Rich.
That's a drop on board 5. Looks like 2 rounds to Snudders, 1 round to Scratch.
I feel like by the time we get home, he's going to be wide awake.
Oh, by the time we get home, he's going to choose violence and not go to sleep for the rest of the night.
Aww. He's quite cold.
He's not.
He is.
Just his little foot. The
And
rest
his
of him.
leg.
The rest of him's what? Does that look like a baby who's cold to you? Or does that look like a baby who's happy and fast asleep?
I don't know how he's comfortable like that. Like,
I mean, I'm trying to get him on camera so people can see what he actually looks like. He looks cozy.
for now.
Oh, Scratch getting on the right. I don't know why I'm like just. Yeah, we shouldn't be taking like favouritisms on it. It should be. How is Scratch and Snudders doing on the right?
We shouldn't, but
It's not like fair, it's just that Scratch tends to do really well in playoffs. I'm kind of looking for that. She's down to B bracket and just assumes she's just going to like a hero run back through it.
I don't know. I feel like now it's getting.
Yeah, alright. Aye. Feels like, to be fair, we only took a season out, but it does feel like it's been a while. Every day is just a new blessing, isn't it? Nah, he's alright. Like I said, at this time of night, he just gets into this.
Bedtime.
To be honest, he'll stay like this now till about... Wait, he'll stay like this till about 12, 1 o'clock. Then we'll usually wake up to make sure he gets in the feed. And then he'll kind of go to sleep and wake up a couple of times till about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, usually like every 2 to 3 hours, which isn't too bad because he goes used to it now.
Wait, usually I take him till like 1 in the morning, sort of like just downstairs with me till then. Because I don't mind like, because I got to get up for work, I don't mind having like less sleep, but uninterrupted. Yeah. But then for Tana, it means Tana gets more sleep, but interrupted sleep, like, because she's obviously up every couple hours feeding him, whereas I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'd rather be like up and then down than up and down all through the night.
It's a routine that's working so far.
It's a routine we can survive.
Yes. Somewhat function during the day.
That's literally become like the meaning of like every day now. Like if he's asleep, don't move, don't twitch, don't get up and get anything. Like if you need to pee, you hold it. You sit on that couch and you hold it until you can't hold it anymore. Yeah. Because the second you get up, he's not going back down again.
No.
Ooh.
That's another drop.
And Bandy Cells takes round 3.
Stroller in the car.
Yeah, do you want to put the stroller in the car and then we'll start getting ready to make tracks?
Yes, I'll come back obviously, but start packing up a bit.
And Scratch makes it through to the next round. I do hope I get to stay long enough to see this next game. It should be Scratch versus Obi. Waldorf, go win. See, for anyone who doesn't know, Obadiah's got a very particular way he likes to spray his boards. I don't even know if I can really repeat it whilst I'm holding my son, but in his own words, he likes to spray above the point to watch the liquid trickle down into it. It's filth. It's pure filth. A strong start from both of them. But yes, an interesting game shaping on the right. Would kind of be nice to see both win. I'd like to see obviously Scratch win because she is pretty much doing what I said she wouldn't, making her way back up through B bracket to the final. But then also Obi is my second favourite co-host. After you. You're my favourite co-host. Yes, you are. But yeah, my second favourite co-host. It'd be nice to see him also win. And he gets phenomenally grumpy if he loses, so... I think this must mean we're at 7 games now we need to do. Oh. Ooh. It was a fair effort. And Scratch to round 1.
I can't see the scores from there. I was not looking.
I stand with the 1. Bandy Cells can take this. He's literally just got to do better than a 1. You fucking spanner. No. I think that's Bandy Cells out, is this?
Yes.
You want to start into this game on the right and then we'll go?
Yeah, can do.
Because I think that's then into the finals, which...
I was going to say. Oh, this game just pretty much started.
Is that a no, we can't stay to the end of this game?
I just don't want to end up being too late.
Do you want to get some nuggies on the way home? Yeah. Alright, we'll head out now. Well, actually, the only reason I wanted to wait until this one as well is because it means that Obi can take back over on this commentary.
Alright. A couple of minutes shouldn't hurt.
It's all about the commentary. Obadiah takes round 2 by the looks of it on Big Axe. Yep.
Yes. It's a bit cold now, isn't it?
He's fine. Remember, he's tucked up to me, like me.
Apart from that dangly leg.
His dangly leg's fine. Leave his dangly legs alone.
You know, I know you're like a northern boy that's used to the cold. Doesn't mean our baby is.
He's got his dad's northern blood in him. He's fine with the cold.
What about me?
I mean, he's only got a quarter Filipino in him.
I don't do well in the cold.
It was funny when you first moved up here, we were in the middle of the biggest cold snap I've seen for ages. Literally, so when Tana first moved up here, we were there was this whole thing about, it's so much colder in the north, it'll be too cold. And I was like, it's not that bad, it's massively over-exaggerated how cold it is. And by pure fluke, the day we moved up here,
Heavy snow.
Yeah, we were about 4 inches, 5 inches deep of snow, which to be fair for you guys in Canada is probably not a lot of snow. But in the UK, we are just not built for it. Literally, if you get about an inch of snow on the ground, everything stops. Buses stop, trains stop, people stop, ambulance
Schools
stops.
closes.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's like It's like the day after tomorrow here when you're getting into snow. Like, nothing happens.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think it's more of like the icy roads because we're also really known for like the rain. So obviously.
Do you know what I honestly think it is? I think we'd honestly just do anything for, like, any excuse for a day off.
I mean, probably that too.
Like.
I mean, it's a good thing he's asleep, like, with all this noise.
Yeah, he sleeps through everything.
That's kind of good.
You got to remember, when he stays downstairs and sleeps with me, I'm usually sat playing Overwatch. Like, there is explosions and all sorts going off on the TV, and he is just happily asleep on me.
Oh, yeah. I think it helps that we have, like, fairly loud dogs when they decide to be loud. Also, he's probably used to it, like... Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when he was in the womb, he was hearing all of this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice Scratch got 3 27s in a row.
Yeah. But Obi took 2 rounds.
You know, even I find myself rocking back and forth as well.
Yeah, it's like we're both just we're just like a rocking family.
Yeah.
Just like sway, sway, sway.
I think it's because it's rare when we're standing, we're not standing still.
I do it in the shower now.
How do you not slip?
I get in the shower and I literally stand under the water like this, just like I wash my
In
hair.
the water,
I'm
out
just
the
like
water.
hair, body, body, body.
That's another thing. Everything turns into a song now.
Yeah.
Sing what you're doing when holding the baby.
To be fair, it only takes one of them to miss a clutch. Like,
Yeah.
it's easily done. I think people like, obviously once you get to this point in the competition and people are just nailing clutches for fun, it's easy to forget that hitting a clutch it's hard. It's like, it's a known difficult target. Ooh.
Both of them look.
I think Obi made it. Obi's was in, I think. Or was it not?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, no, both of them weren't.
Both.
There's that big axe now.
Yeah.
The big sticks. Sleepy boy.
Very sleepy boy.
Sleepy bean boy.
So, Nuggies on the way home, or do we order a pizza and pick it up on the way back there? Your call.
I'll probably go Nuggies. I don't think I'm massively hungry for a pizza.
Peckish.
And we had a pizza yesterday.
We did.
Too much pizza. Is that 3? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 3. Still though, Obi has to hit a bull with the big axe. It's not like a... Oh no, wait, that was the game.
Oh.
Obi took that round. It's because we've got Carl versus Noz on the screen at the minute. I'm waiting for it to switch back so I can see.
Yes. It's not the game. It's not over yet.
No, it's 3 to Obi and 1 to Cat. It's tough though. I mean, it now needs like a full like reverse sweep pretty much for it.
Yeah. Wait, so if Obi takes this one, he wins?
Yeah, Obi needs 1 more, but Cat would need to sweep 4 victories in a row next.
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's not even like the games are far apart, but it's just like the difficulty of actually sweeping, like mentally coming back from that. It's hard going.
Nah, it does look like every round. Well, actually, the top 16 is getting harder and harder because everyone is guaranteed hitting bulls now, and it's pretty much the clutch. But then I don't really see anyone struggling getting the clutch.
And this is the thing. Without trying to sound like elitist over it, this is the point in the competition where it really only gets differentiated in Prem.
Yes.
Like, these guys who are left, this is kind of why we have Prem as a thing now. Because if you're just talking, I think, I want to say it's something like, 8 inches or something is the size of the bull plus the paint plus the half of your axe that actually has to be in it.
Oh,
All of these people here could easily hit the bull every time.
Big axe again. pressure is starting to come on now. What did she get?
I think that's a 1. I can't quite tell from you.
Yeah,
but it looks
it's a 1.
Yeah, it looked like it had pitched down.
Well, Obadiah just needs to get more than a 1.
Yeah. Obadiah takes it. Well,
The post game.
I had been calling him my second favourite co-host because obviously I've got Toby, but now I've got you. I feel like I need to call him my third favourite co-host, and that just doesn't feel like much of a compliment at all at that point.
I mean,
I know you're my fiance and he's my son, but still.
no. Toby will always be number 1.
Toby's always number 1. Wait, were you upset that you didn't get the number 1 slot past Toby?
What? No, I said he's always number 1.
He is.
Look at him, Bean Boy.
Would you be able to jump back on and do the commentary? We need to take off. Baby's bedtime.
I am out. Not too shabby after 3 weeks off. I'm back. Went to see where I came. I'm not sure how to change the thingies. Ooh. I've got some new shampoo and conditioner. My hair smells so good. Oh yeah, it smells lovely. It's like that Herbal Essences advert, but shitter. Woo! So the games at the moment we have A bracket something, I don't know what. Hang on. A bracket final is currently between Noz and Carl, and they're on round 3. Carl has 2 rounds, Noz has 1. No, they're on round 4, sorry. On the right we have B bracket semi-final or something like that. Quarter-final, I don't know, the one before the final. And that is, they're in second round, and looks like it's round apiece. Going into the third round. I'd really like an alcoholic drink. BRB. I've got 2 shots of tequila. One is for me, because I deserve it. And the other one is for Carl when he wins. But if he doesn't win, then it's going to be for when he gets knocked out. But I'm going to go with, I don't know. Cannon isn't. Is? I don't know. Yeah. Everything's working. Yep. Right, so update on rounds. We're on round 5 on the left. Again, it's just 2 rounds each. Both clutches made, so that'll be going into big axe again. On the right hand side, we are on the 4th round, and it is currently 2 rounds to Obadiah. Made. Big axe. Just for an extra note, just in case no people aren't aware or haven't been told, I'm not sure. But these are now best of 7 rounds, so someone needs to win 4 rounds to take the game. Now that I'm not on there anymore, I'm assuming that most of these are going to be big axe bulls followed by clutch attempts, but And if it's not a big axe pull, it'll be an unlucky throw, because the guys who are throwing at the minute are pretty good at big axe. Nice! Hooray! You can try and get one anyway, Noz, if you want. Do you want a hand, Tony? What hand? No. Right, so update, winner of A final is Carl, and which means that Noz is in B bracket and will play whoever wins on the right lane between Simply Gimply and Obadiah. Right, what's going on? Right, so currently 3 rounds to Obadiah, 2 rounds to Dan, and we're in the 5th round. We're tied and we're going clutch. Made. Missed. Round to Dan. Right, so on round 6, and we are on 3 rounds to Obadiah and 2 rounds to Simply Gimply. Careful.
Well, who are they for?
Me and you,
Oh, right, okay. Nice.
depending on outcomes.
Fair.
Basically, they're for me and you when you win,
Yeah.
but if you don't win, then they're for me and you when you're
Commiserate.
knocked out. Yeah. Either way.
I thought I was supposed to be shotgunning the beer.
Yeah, I know I did get a beer, but then I thought,
no,
oh,
you're
I'll
not
get.
going to shotgun at all.
No, I'm
You're
not.
right.
I'm drinking this.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be
Yeah, I
shotgunning
know.
beer.
I played really well tonight.
You have played really well, especially considering you had surgery 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, like that game then, I would have. If I don't think I've missed a clutch for. I might have missed one in my first game,
Yeah.
but other than that, I've not missed one since.
Nice.
And then in that last 2 rounds against Jamie, he missed his clutches, and if I'd carried on, I missed mine too as well. It's just unfortunate.
I'm A bracket champion.
I know you are.
Alright,
I
good.
know. Well done.
Thanks.
I got knocked in the B right at the beginning, so I'm pretty proud
done
of
that, yeah,
coming
you've done
5th.
really well.
I think I'm tied 5th with Sandy.
Yeah, you will be. I can't believe how well Sandy's played
I
today.
know. I'm I'm glad I didn't have to play Sandy, to be honest.
No business being as good as
I
he
know. Do you know what I think the best thing about tonight has been? I've really enjoyed playing my games.
Yeah.
Like, having that time off has been, like...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how
I didn't... I know.
shit or well you play, as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah. But I was saying, like, I was having such a, like... yeah. I'm just being weird on webcam to everybody. I was going like this. What? No, I'm not surprised. I have got like a top on underneath. I'm not showing you my bra or anything. Woo! Obadiah knocks Simply Gimpy out, which means that Obadiah will now play Noz in the B bracket final. Dan, go and get a beer and shotgun it now. Right, so we are in B bracket final. Whoever wins this will play Carl in the final. Well, there could be a final, but we'll see. We're on round 1. Throw 4. All bullseyes so far. Hiya. You? Yeah, I am. Why do I look bug-eyed? I've only had 3 sips of beer. I got some tequila here though as well. Come in, Carl. Yeah. So right, I was trying to catch Bella's eye and I was going like this and like going like that, and then I realised that I was on full. I'd moved over here thinking I was out of the way of the camera, but I was actually fully in the gap of the camera. Come on, Nose! Woo! Clutch! Close, but no. Bella, what are you going to do at uni? someone was in here that's at your uni, and Carl was saying what you were going to do, but neither of us could remember. He said engineering, and I was like, I don't think it is that, but then I couldn't remember what it was. Bella, are you going to learn about Uranus? So that was just a little side conversation with Bella, otherwise known as Reaper or Izzy or various names she goes by. She's going off to uni, and she acts dumb, but she actually is ridiculously clever. She's going to do physics and astrophysics. So, yeah. Take what you want from that. She's going to go and study Uranus. Me and Bella actually have like a long-standing joke about Uranus and lots of random facts about it, and we tell each other them on a regular basis. It's a very private joke, I guess. Right, there's currently a measure going on. This is the second round, throw 1. And it was a 3. That's still in. Noz is shaking his head, but it's in. Bella's doing physics and astrophysics. Yeah, at uni. No, we didn't know the other day, and you were saying it was engineering. I was only telling you because we were wondering, and then she's going to learn about Uranus. Right, what's going on now? Jamie's up by 2. He is staying down. See, I always want to go up in this situation, but then just the nerves get the better of me, and I think, well, I'm not going to get it. But generally speaking, I can hit a standard clutch, give or take. I mean, I had a really good run tonight, and then I think that was it. I'd run out of them. However, I feel like when you get to this point, most people are hitting them quite regularly, and technically if you're up by 2 and you go clutch and you know you can get it, then you're going to win without having to wait for someone to tie and go big axe. So I think if you're confident about getting the clutch, then you should just go for it. But I don't do it because I'm funny. Do you know what's weird? Like, this end crew have moved over there, and I don't like it. Yeah, you're this end crew, and you've moved, all of you, and you've moved over there, and it's weird. It's a trend. Don't like it. Oh yeah, hang on. There you go. Oh, better now. There's a set group of people that sit around the throne and on the table that's like there. Hello.
Hello. What are you going on about? Look, you can't see me.
Yeah, I know. So there's actually someone down here, but that you usually always all sit there, and now you're all over there, and it's weird.
Technically, I was sat outside, and then I came in and everyone was down there.
Fair
so
enough.
I just went that way. Only to see Zoe because I did hit myself in the head with a piece of wood outside.
Obviously.
That's normal.
I
would just say I smell shots.
Yeah, it's tequila there.
Yeah.
It is for me and Carl when Carl wins, and if he doesn't win, then it's when he gets knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just
One or the other.
What happened to everyone chugging
I know.
when you were out?
Well, that's what I thought, and I went over there to get a beer, but I don't like the small beers, so I was like, I'm not chugging that, so I'll drink that and get a shot.
Fair. But yeah, I thought everyone was going to chug a beer, and that's why I drove here. Everyone was going to chug a beer, and that's why I drove here. I'm leaving.
Okay, bye. Bye. Miss you already. Love you. Right, let's have a little update on where we're at. We're going into round 5. This is B bracket final, Noz and Obadiah. They have 2 rounds each. And just a reminder for anyone who hasn't been on the stream, there might not be anybody there, but whoever, if you've not been watching and you don't know, this is best of 7 rounds. So, did you just fart?
No.
Oh. Best of 7 rounds. So we have to, whoever wins needs to win 4 rounds, and we're on 2 rounds each, so.
So we've got at least another 2 rounds to play.
Yes.
Oh, Jamie might have just done 3. It's low. Fucking by hook up. Jamie, it's by hook or by crook tonight, isn't it? You by hook or by crook tonight.
Yeah, tell you what, I got some cracking Premier clutches tonight.
Nice.
They won't be anywhere to be seen tomorrow. Do you know what the worst thing is? Tomorrow I probably won't even hit the green bit.
Yeah.
Never mind the middle.
Like fucking Obadiah
I
and every
know.
one of them.
I know. But we'll see. I feel pretty confident actually going into tomorrow.
Good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm hoping we can get away with some of these clutches that are on at the minute.
Oh, absolutely.
so that they're not
7 and
brand
8 and 6, 7 and 8. I mean, all of them look fine to me, to be
From
honest.
here, yeah. Up close 8's a little bit long, and up close 5 left is a little bit bad. But we'll get there.
I'd prefer my clutches a tiny bit worn for.
They need to be for Klein.
Yeah.
Rachel, I'm here.
I'm here.
Just popped on for a check, and where are we at? Who is still in A? Just me. Hang on. Just me. So we're on B bracket championship game at the minute. So whoever wins this goes to B bracket champion, and they'll play me, and they've got to beat me twice.
3.
Noise has just done a 3.
I can't decide if I want to put my hair in a bobble or not.
I know, it's up and down, up and down.
It smells absolutely amazing though, smell it.
Oh yeah, it does.
I was doing this before and I felt like I was in,
L'Oreal advert.
no, that Herbal Essences one,
yeah.
but shitter.
Oh yeah.
Because I went, oh,
Yeah,
and then I was like, oh, I'm in the Herbal Essences
Yeah, but
advert.
it's a shit version going.
Oh, yeah. Funny.
Nels has got the work to do now.
No.
3-2 Obi.
Obi said, like, oh, finally beat Playoff Cap, but I'm pretty sure he's beat me in the past 3. I must have not played in them because he's beat me position-wise.
Yeah.
I keep just missing out on 3rd or 4th place.
You come join 5th with
Yeah,
Sandy.
yeah. I'll take that though. I was happy to make the board this time.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I can't believe the difference this playing these games today has been as from last time.
Yeah.
I just felt
Maybe that break's been the thing.
I absolutely needed it. But I just felt so content with just throwing.
Yeah.
Like even when I got that, like when I did that fault, it was just like, oops. Like,
yeah. Oh well.
yeah, like I did it.
Did you still go on to win the game?
Yeah. Obviously I lost that round.
What's that? 3 round apiece.
Right, so
Round 7.
round 7, B bracket final.
The winner of this round goes on to the final.
And then there might be a final.
There might be a final. I think my nose might have just thrown a 3.
Don't know. It depends on the angle.
Oh, yeah, it is sitting back quite a lot, isn't it? Sweet, good luck, Carl. Thank you very much, Rachel. Appreciate that.
Oh!
It's a 5.
Second time in 2 days.
I know, it is. Oh, we'll start that joke off again. If I time it right, everyone will clap again at the right time too.
Had a great time.
I forgot Zoe was here for a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think she's just been around having a good time.
Yeah.
Do you know what's annoying? I really can't be arsed cooking it, but I really fancy a chilli.
Right, fair.
Right,
Tomorrow.
clutches, yeah. Clutches called, round 7. It's over here somewhere, Carl. Oh, there.
That sounded like it came from.
I know, it did, yeah, absolutely. We both thought it came from over there, yeah.
Well, technically it was mine.
Thank you. Said, forgot to say, Kat, I like the shortcut.
Alright, nice.
Thank you. There was 2 reasons. One, I was sick of my hair as it was. And 2, I wanted it to be able to show my back of my neck off a little bit more. Oh! Unlucky.
Round of applause for Noz.
Unlucky Noz. Cal versus yes. So unfortunately, Noz had an absolute. I don't even know what that was. Meltdown and hit the back of his head. Hello. There's John. You could just see. You could see you. Don't worry. There you are. There's John. Noz, it happens. At least he didn't drop. Unfortunately, Noz had a bit of a odd throw there and got a 1, and so Jamie took it.
This is my struggle. That's the one struggle.
So, here we are in the final. No. No, I'm not. So, for people who don't know, again, Carl is currently A bracket champion, which means he hasn't lost a game yet, and we are playing double elimination, which means that you need to lose twice before you're out, basically. So Jamie has already lost 1 game, which is why he's come from B, but Carl hasn't, which means Jamie needs to beat Carl twice to win. So if Carl wins this game, he'll be the overall winner. If Jamie wins the game, we'll start all over again, another 7 rounds. So we're currently on round 1 of 7, potentially 14, but it's always one of them things where everyone wants the least amount of rounds, but whoever's behind wants more rounds, I guess. I enjoy being in a full 14 round final. It's good. Right, big axe. Bullseye from Carl. Can Jamie match it? No, we cannot. Round 1 to Carl. Nozzy, all right? Just having a moment. Keeping on doing like I do. So, as all finals go, it's gone deadly silent in here. But I'm going to keep on talking. No. Yeah, it just always goes really quiet in the final. And as a thrower, it's awful because it's just throwing in silence is the worst. We do have some music on, which, for copyright reasons, you might not be able to hear. But yeah, it's definitely very quiet. So we are on round 2, throw 4. Bullseyes, which means clutches will be called. Will they both make the clutch? Will they both miss the clutch? Or will one of them get the clutch and one of them not get the clutch? Find out next week on Axe Throwing. Made and both made. Time for Big Axe once again. Hello, Big Axe, my old friend. You again. It is the sound of silence in here. That's the 3. And Carl got it in the bullseye. Can he not? What will it be? 5 or a 3? What will it be? 5 or a 3? It's a 3. Hey diddle dee. Right, we'll go again. Bullseye. Can Carl match it? Yes, he can. Felt like Bob the Builder then. Right, clutch is cold. It's a 1. It's a 1. Bum bum. Miss. Miss, miss, miss. We'll go again. Clutch is cold. Missed again. I could probably move this so you can see actually. Missed. I'll just do this, it's easier. Ooh, is it in? It's out. Unlucky. Out. Out. Stick it in the clutch. Out. Hey, right. Can Carl match it? Come on, Carl! Oh dear. Right, we are on round 3. Round apiece. Right, John. Just be careful of the shots. Shot. Oh, dear me. I've just been chatting absolute codswell up in here.
What a game, 27-27.
I know. I do wonder if they're going to have a game where a missed clutch loses it or if it's going to go to Big Axe every round on this.
Big Axe every round.
Jamie's like, he's not missed a clutch in a while, but we'll see, I guess. Clutch is made.
Are we going to play twice as well?
Yeah, so Jamie has to win twice to win.
Playoffs go so fast.
Yeah, I think to this point it does. But then, I mean, it is still like quarter to 10, isn't it? I'm bloody starving. Since I had that taste, that done to me, that's all I want. I went straight over to Carl. I was like, you know that place we almost ordered from last night? I was like, the doner meat's really good. Can we get it? Right, so that was a. Oh, the scores didn't come up and I wasn't looking. Right, so that's 2 rounds to Obadiah now. Oops. Bull. Just all my little collection of drinks.
Can't be bad. Can't be bad.
Not really. I've got a soft drink, alcoholic drink, shot.
What's the shot need?
Tequila. It's only one choice, John. Tequila. That was the wrong bit, wasn't it? Came in too soon.
I have that trouble.
Carl, on holiday, Carl sang it on karaoke. I don't know. But Carl did sing it on karaoke. They're both made. Oh dear me, Big Axe again. I know, all 27s. But you know what'd be nice? I know it's hard because it doesn't count. But there should maybe be an option for a coin that looks a bit like a calculator or has a calculator on it or something like that. That is for when you get like all rounds 27s.
Well, what would it be? Like 105?
Dunno. Woo! 2 rounds apiece.
When I
Well, there'd be one for 5 round games, wouldn't there? Because playoffs is either 5 or 7, so there'd be one.
Is it 108 coin or something?
5 times 27 is 135.
When I create my own league rules thing,
Yeah.
the
John's rules.
Edge what was it? So I can't remember the acronym now.
Fair.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, basically on the different rules, it's a similar layout, but you get 2 clutch shots. But you do a left clutch and then a right clutch to maximise, obviously. So it's,
yeah.
So yeah, that has a higher score.
like
And that's going
that.
to have its own coin as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Just green on both sides, both clutches. What's 7? I don't know what 7 times 27 is. It's whatever 135 is, add 54. 189, maybe. Ooh, there's a call on here. Can't see out on there, like, but. Do you want to know what I did? Did you see?
What?
I was getting my axe measured, and I took it out.
Why?
So it was measured,
Yeah.
called a 5. I'm like, I got a 5, and then I pulled it out and walked back, and as I turned around, I saw Darren stood there with his axe, and I was like, oh. Like, in my head, I just forgot that he was still waiting to throw.
Yeah. So that didn't get cold?
No, it's foot fault. Right, 3 rounds to Carl, 2 to Obadiah, so Carl just needs to win 1 more round to take the league. Taketh the league.
I can't do it in the first one. I've got to go the second leg.
No, to be fair, when I'm in playoffs, I do like doing full 14, but at the same time, if I'm in A, I just want to win it and get it over and done with. I think it's one of them, whereas in B bracket, obviously you want the full 14.
Well, it's like Lucas last night. As soon as he realised, it was like, oh, you've got to beat me twice. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll use this as practice.
Yeah,
then.
I know.
I got that false sense of security.
I feel like, yeah, that is the case. And, like, I enjoy doing the full 14 rounds because I enjoy the, like, tense, like, feeling from it. Like, and to be fair, by the time you're doing that, you're having quite a good time throwing against the other person, so you want to carry on.
And it's one of them, like, you both want to finish on, like, a clutch or
Yeah.
a big axe or
I know.
something. You don't want to finish on a drop
No.
or a shitty 3 or something.
I know, I felt awful for Nos then, like. Clutch is made, big axe.
No, this could be it.
If Carl does win, I'll have to go over and do the belt thing, because obviously he's not going to give it himself, is he? So will you talk on here?
I'll probably just get all emotional, but yeah.
Do it, cry. Just be like, oh my god. So this is round 6 of 7. Carl is currently up by 3. He just needs to win this round to win overall. 3. Might not do it. Three, I think. Oh no, it might not be actually. Yeah, I think that's him. Right, so we're going into round 7. Going into round 7.
I want to see Carl win, but not
I
that.
know. 3, what they called, 3 rounds each.
Yep.
If Jamie wins this round, then we go full 7 rounds again. If Carl wins this round, that is it, and Carl is the champion.
Come on, Jamie. Fucking messed up that score like on the.
I know. I know.
It was like when Carl played Dan before, wasn't it? Like there were 27s across
Yeah,
the board.
yeah. Oh, I didn't. When was that? In round 5? Did he miss his clutch? I didn't realise. Whew. Right, we're on final throw. Clutch is called. Made. Clutch made. Clutch is made. Big axe. Round 7. Big axe. That's a, it was. It's unfortunate pause. It's an unfortunate pause in the song, isn't it? It's on. Yeah. Do you know what I could have called that? It's because he was doing a little dance.
Silly boy.
Silly boy. Silly Jamie. That's it! Well done!
And that's it. That's it all over with. Carl takes the win for the Standard League here at Valhalla North Axe Throwing. Well done, Jamie. Well done. Well done, man. What a tremendous game there. Round 1, 27 apiece. Round 2, 27 apiece. Round 3, 27 apiece. Round 4, 27 apiece. Round 5, 1 clutch missed. And then round 6, 27 apiece. Every game, every match near enough settled with a big axe. Absolutely fantastic. What a way to finish. Personally, I'd like to see him go another 7 rounds just to get your money's worth and get some more axes thrown. But yeah, well done.
I got told to fuck off. That's not his.
Huge round of applause for our new Standard League champion, Crow!
Who have we got then? Carl Oberdeis. You can win it tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Thoskin boot camp.
Right, so there we have it. First place Crown, second place Obadiah, third Noz, fourth Simply Gimply, fifth Bandy Saws and Scratch, me, and then seventh is Snodders and Sarge. I'll be back in 2 minutes while people do pictures. So that brings us to an end of Standard League. We'll be back tomorrow for our Tuesday Premier League playoffs. Some of the same faces. I don't think there's any different faces. But I can't remember, to be perfectly honest. This is probably the moment where I should be signing this off, but I'm not going to do that yet. You can just sit and watch some people have pictures taken. No, it's fine. I don't really know, but no, it's honestly, it's fine. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Thank you. I'll see you later. Yeah. Carl, will you come and sign this off?
Are we doing the usual time?
I have said that we'll be here tomorrow, but I just thought I didn't want to say and sign it off.
Okay, that's fine.
So.
No, I ain't gonna believe. Why is it always out of focus at the end of the night? I honestly think